Hello people, it's Fettouhi, or the Fett, whatever you call me. We're a little bit of division time. This here is, as you can see, this here is the public test realm. I'm on day 2, and I just got a 1-up. Okay. Anyways, I wanted to give a little bit of information. This here is going to be a really short video on what you can expect, what might be coming to patch 1.4, and also if you want to test it out, you can go ahead and download it if you, and only if, you own the game already. So right now I am playing solo. I started up as a level 30 with all purple gear. As you can see, I've gotten a little bit of gear, and a couple of things have changed. The first thing is that if you noticed, in the top left corner, or top right. Well, yeah, let's start with the top right. Top right corner, you see the XP bar, but you don't see a level counter anymore. You see a box. That box is actually a cash. So every time you level up, when you hit max, you get a cash, which is really great because it has items and a lot of shit of it, and it's random. So XP, the XP that you gained before potentially could have significant value now because it's not going to waste. It's going into your XP bar, which is just giving you more loot, which is great. So the next thing that they changed, or at least are considering changing, is the abilities. The first really interesting one is actually heal. This one here, the defibrillator, heals downed allies now, and I mean down. That means if you're shot dead and dead, you can be revived. And this here only is available in PvE. We're not talking PvP. The overdose is really good. Has been improved a lot for solo, which I'm using. Turret is also really improved. I see a lot of people actually using the flame turret. I like to use the active sensor turret because I'd like to know where my enemies are all the time. So I go with that one. This one here has more power, but the range is a little bit lower. But it is potentially a really great, and it's actually more like it has more HP and all that. Really awesome. I haven't really tried the other ones. This one here, instead of, as you can see, it doesn't really buff you, it buffs your weapon. It gives you better RPM, it gives you buff damage with your reload speed. So a lot of things have changed here, a lot of things for the positive so far. So for the negatives, which skillup already mentioned, this here is pretty much useless right now. We don't know how well the weapons are because the calculations has changed so much. Go ahead and check his video out. He talks a lot more in detail. They are potentially gonna fix this. There's been no confirmation about this, but yeah. So yeah, the last thing that you probably will notice is the top left. There's a globus, there's a number, just right next to the map. Well, that is actually the bracket, which is brand new. I just unlocked it. The bracket is pretty much tiers now, so you can switch between those. You start at level 1, which is normal. Max level is 30. When you unlock the next one, which you have to have a bracket of gear set score of this year. To unlock this here, you have to have 158. You get around this here, and you get enemies until level 31. Next one, level 32, and here we have the level 33. So they're pretty much tiering it and bracketing it, or tiering it in general. But that's pretty much the gist of it. It is intriguing on what they're actually doing to the game. I'm definitely enjoying it more now, solo, and doing missions again. Let's shoot these guys here. Because you can see you actually get items now. Interesting items. This here is of course shit to me, but at least if it was like normal person or somebody who wasn't as high or has as good gear as me, that would be a lot better because they're actually dropping stuff now, which is a huge improvement. So let's check this here out. We have a couple assholes incoming. Let's check out the turret. The turret is awesome. You see it pop out, and it can actually take down enemies a lot. You see a yellow guy there. That's actually a boss, which is awesome. You see, it does really good damage. Took one down. That would take. See it. Let's see the boss here. He's totally occupied. I can just empty my clip in his face. Really good combo in my opinion now to actually solo because there. And on top of that, if you actually early unlock it, it blows up. And you can see the area here, which is actually pretty large. I am not sure that actually happened before. But we get Phoenix credits, we get like a gunslinger mask and actually a mod. So that's really cool. So let's mod that here. So let's see here. Let's go with that. I think we've got a head barrel. Yeah, we're gonna put it in that. And I think we're gonna put that on. Is that reload? Critical hit. That is 41. Critical hit. Then it's just gonna use that. Oh, we actually had something else. Interesting. And also, many other things. Okay, we're gonna. That looks okay. Let's go ahead. So I am really enjoying myself here in the game, and I'm hoping that this here is really gonna happen. And they're still fixing many things and improving on it because it can only get better. Can only get better. I'm a huge fan of the game. And I can only imagine that I can't find the last... Where is it? No, it's not here. I know it's here somewhere. I know this mission. It's in here, I think. Yeah, there it is.
Alert. Contamination scan initiated.
Yep. The third one is not here. It's upstairs at the... Not here. No. Oh, I hear it. There it is.
Alert. Contamination scan initiated.
I remember actually first time doing this here with Brenda and the others, and we ran past like the second one because we couldn't find it. So yeah, good times, good times.
Respect for the JTF. I am ready to mess this shit up.
Okay, let's do this. And howdy ho there, neighbor. I love my LMG. Adrian. And of course, overdose. And that heals instantaneous, which is also really nice. Nice drops, which we can sell.
Contamination scan completed. Data
And
uploaded to
you can
JTF
see,
servers.
just got some nice XP. Not a lot, but yeah, it is worth it. I actually got a lot of the crates here because I did missions. Some missions actually give you these crates here, which is also really cool. So yeah, as you can see, if you go to real, the dark zone has been locked again.
With good reason. It's where
You will have to, like for instance, you can't do challenging. You will need to actually redo the missions to unlock challenging. All the safe houses are unlocked, but you can see the missions are not. If you've done all the missions, yeah. And also talk to JTF officer. The only thing that is pretty much maxed out from the get-go when you go into this here is the base. So yeah, that is pretty much a short video of the what's in store and what you can expect logging into the Division public test server. And FYI, I think you will have to expect, at least today, to be in queue. There was 350 people in front of me, and the queue system actually works. But yeah, it is heavily. As you can see, I constantly have a poor connection to the host icon at the bottom. Not that it's lagging, but it's just like it's getting hit a lot. I don't know how many servers they have. I don't know how big the public test room is, but yeah, it is interesting. But again, that's it for me, people. Thank you for watching this here video. Please hit that like button if you liked this video. Hit that dislike button if you didn't. Leave a comment, and if you wanna give some feedback to me and talk a little bit about how you play the Division, or you're looking into actually getting the Division. And also, hook me up on Twitter, Instagram, Flickr, and until next time, bye.
Hey, what you need?